I am here showing my client a home, and I just want you to take a look at all of the people who are lined up to see this property. So when we say that there is a housing crisis, we really mean it. It's absolutely insane. The line goes all the way in the back. It's not even 5:30 fully, and someone stopped me and they wanted to know what was going on in the neighborhood, and I just told them the truth. I said, we're having a housing crisis, and this is a home that is priced under $300,000 here in the Raleigh area. And as you can see, there are just cars upon cars upon cars, and there are a ton of people that are trying to see this home. This is absolutely ridiculous. We have got to get control over these prices and the housing inventory. Absolutely crazy. So, and people are so desperate for a home, under a particular price point because people don't make as much money. But there's there's just a lot of people out here. This is just absolutely insane. Like I said, I had some people pull over while I was walking up to the property just to talk to me about what was going on here. All right, just wanted to share. All right, y'all take care. Have a great night. Bye.
All right, so this video is a little bit unreal, but I can believe it. And I'm sure a lot of you can believe it as well, because you've probably seen this going on if you have been looking to buy a house, or at least put in an offer on a house, or if you've been in a neighborhood where there has been an open house and you've seen the chaos that can ensue just from a house going on the market and having an open house, and just seeing how much interest is out there from potential buyers and real estate agents wanting to just get a look at the house. And part of this is based on limited inventory, and this is limited inventory on the resale side. New construction is another woe that needs to be addressed, but this is based on resale, and this one in particular is really based on retail under 300,000, maybe even closer to 250,000, because houses today have just become so expensive and so unobtainable really for first-time home buyers, that when these properties pop up, probably properties that used to be 150, 175, 180, when you see them now for 250, when you see them now for like 250, under 300, you got to jump on them quickly, or at least get there as fast as you can to look at them, because usually it is a high bid scenario with a cutoff time for when bids can be received. So literally you're going to have to rush to see these properties, rush to make a decision on them, probably immediately, without any real comparisons out there, and rush to put an offer together over asking in hopes of it getting accepted. Raleigh rezoning several plots of land to make way for affordable housing. This particular video here is from an open house in the Raleigh area, and this article here is from a week ago, and it says Raleigh is rezoning city-owned land around Eliza Pool Park off Fayette Street to build a new affordable housing complex. The need for affordable housing near downtown was identified by local officials as part of the Dix Edge area study. The study, which began in July 2020, focuses on presenting draft recommendations of affordable housing, land use, the future of Lake Wheeler Road in front of Dix Park, and South Sauter Street north of I-40. Neighborhoods south of downtown Raleigh are feeling the pressure of new developments moving into the area, so the city wants to make sure there's enough affordable housing to keep residents afloat. And I don't even really consider this particular video here that we have of this open house affordable housing. It's just kind of affordable in relation to what home prices are today and how much they've appreciated, or their prices have gone up and values have increased, and making home ownership less affordable, especially for first-time home buyers looking to get in the used to be sub 200 range, high 100 range is now, you're hoping to get the same property for under 3. And this is just a testament to the Raleigh area. And if any of you are in the Raleigh area or familiar with the Raleigh area, comment below and let me know. But it's not just Raleigh, but Raleigh is definitely seeing price increases and limited availability in the housing market, especially resale. Price doubles for decades-old Raleigh apartments as South Carolina firm makes deal. South Carolina investment firm is joining the ongoing flood of demand for multifamily properties in the region. I don't have the full article, but it says that price doubles. Are y'all hearing this? Price doubles. Price doubles is not good. I mean, it's good for those in the area who are going to take advantage of the increase in equity. Maybe not so good for those who aren't so much interested in that, because they're going to see their property taxes and land assessment values increase, ultimately driving up their annual costs to maintain their properties and maintain ownership. But price doubles just means that if the price doubles on this acquisition, if the price doubles on this development, then ultimately the pricing is going to increase to rent these apartments. The price is going to increase around the area because all the values are coming up. So it's just going to drive this affordable housing, first-time home buyer opportunity further and further away from people realistically being able to achieve this. We're gonna be seeing homes that used to be in the 150 to 175, 180K range up in prices where you're probably going to need to be making, whether it's on your own or combined income of, maybe $250,000, $300,000 a year to have a chance at trying to get some of these properties at the prices that they're going to be asking. And then you got to think that you're going up against bidders who could possibly have cash deals in place, and you have to secure financing. It could be tough. Raleigh in top 10 for home appreciation among nation's largest cities. Average home values in Raleigh climbed more than 30% last year, but that didn't compare to places like Austin, Texas. But again, we're still talking about Raleigh. This is a 30% increase last year. It's in top 10 for home appreciation among nation's largest cities. Again, this is good for those who are looking to take advantage of this increased value and equity, but not so much for others who are looking to actually capture that dream of home ownership, especially first-time home buyers, and being able to afford anything, in the first-time home buyer typical pool of properties. And then if they do become available or even listed at a price low enough for theoretical first-time home buyers to even consider, you're going to see a flood of people, interested buyers and agents showing up. If it's an open house scenario, or maybe if it's not an open house scenario, they're booking up all the time slots, so you can't even get a chance to walk it. Maybe you have to go 100% based on pictures just to put your offer in. More than likely waiving pretty much all rights and due diligence that you'll have as a buyer to protect you, because if you just want a chance at getting a property that you can actually afford, possibly in Raleigh, in the area that you want to be in, you're just going to have to roll the dice and kind of gamble on what becomes available. Take it or leave it. We're going to keep an eye on this real estate, these market trends, these prices, new developments and resale, just to kind of see where they're going for 2022. The spring home buying season should open up a lot of, or at least uncover a lot of trends, or at least possibilities of the trends that we could be going towards through this year and possibly into next year, especially as interest rates start to climb and inventory levels maintain, or at least maybe even decline some because they can't keep up with the demand in resale. we'll see how new construction goes, as well as, you know, these developers coming in and buying property for twice, double what they were originally planning on spending just to get it. How does that drive up the prices, the surrounding prices, the home values, and even apartment rental prices around the area? So we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll bring you more. If you would like, comment, subscribe, would appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next. Bye.